Welcome to another edition of In the Weeds with Ikard and Lehman, presented by Riverwind Casino. Riverwind is Oklahoma City's premier casino experience, and there are so many reasons why Riverwind is consistently voted OKC's number one casino, but it all starts with their amazing variety of gaming thrills and excitement. Riverwind's beautiful award-winning environment plays host to more than 2,800 of the latest electronic games with a huge selection of table games, including blackjack match roulette, and Teddy's favorite, craps. No matter what your game, Riverwind has it in spades and hearts. And to learn more about their gaming promotions and entertainment options, all you got to do is visit riverwind.com. Riverwind Casino, good times, great rewards, and it is a historic episode of In the Weeds. Kicker. We don't know much about kicking other than please put it through the uprights.
That's right.
But the fan base is interested in who the Sooners are adding out of the portal. And when you look at Tate Sandell, he could be a very, very, very important piece to the Sooners having a successful season in 2025. Because, Ted, they are going to be in a lot of close games.
Yes, they are. Very important. I mean, looks like he's lined up for a big one here, 54 yards. I mean, that's a nice weapon to have at times, but the real focus or main area that you want him to be good, that 40, 45 yards and in to where you're automatic. And we'll see what our fourth down strategy looks like this year. In the past, we've been ultra aggressive. I mean, I'm sure that's going to remain the case to some degree, but if you've got an automatic kicker, it could change the whole thought process that you have once you get into plus territory.
No doubt about it. And looking at Sandell's numbers in 2024 at UTSA, he was 19 of 23 overall. He was 10 of 10 inside of 40 yards. He was 7 of 8 between 40 and 49 yards, and then 2 of 5 from 50 plus. And his long was 54. So this is his longest field goal of the season right here in this game against Memphis. First of all, doesn't look like the biggest guy in the world. I don't care. All I care about is him making kicks. That's it. That's all I care about. But when you look at it, he bangs this thing for 54 yards, and that's not exactly a big swing, Ted. Like he goes with what all great kickers go with, it's small, big, boom. I mean, he's swinging pretty easy, and that thing's straight through. Nice little tight draw, just like Teddy Lehman off the tee box, people.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Just pulling it back over a touch. Looks like a nice, smooth, easy to replicate swing, and that's probably why his numbers are so efficient.
I love that he's a lefty. Is that weird?
Um, I I don't mind it. I like it. I'm okay with having a lefty kicker. No problems here with me.
First lefty kicker we've had since Tim Duncan.
I
Is
don't
that
think so.
is that right?
Trey DeCarlo was left foot. Um,
We haven't had many lefties.
Not many. No.
Maybe it's the changeup we needed, man.
I like it. Hey, no problem. Like I said, I don't care right, left. I don't care what your approach looks like. I just care if it goes between the uprights, and that one did.
Let's see how he celebrates. Wow.
Not a lot going on.
Subdued.
Confident.
Kind of love it. Almost as if not surprised at all. No big deal. Just hit a
That's right.
54 yarder season long. No big deal.
Yep. It's early in the game. Stay focused. We
Thanks.
didn't win it here.
Very important here. Thanks to man upstairs. That's good. Fans are going to love that.
Double chest pound.
Pretty simple. I'm just a very subdued celebration. Do we like
I
a subdued kicker or not?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I don't want my guy emotional, erratic, up and down. Um, if that kick's the biggest moment in your life, then like I don't want a guy jogging out there that has tons of adrenaline coursing through his veins. You want the same guy, same heart rate, able to just replicate the kick over and over.
Here's the type of distance that they need him to be really good at. 42 yards. And there's something in this clip, Ted. I want to see if you notice it
Okay.
because I picked this clip for a reason. It's a pretty standard 42 yarder. Drills it right down the middle. Protection's good, not leaky at all. Interested to see if you notice it.
I don't know. We got a massive hold on a guy coming through, perhaps. The split in the protection. I don't know. What are we looking at?
My man, Sandell, can kick
Yeah.
with distractions. He gets sabotaged by his own stadium operations people here.
Oh.
Look at this net. Mid
Oh
kick.
yeah.
Mid kick. This is the kicking net. This is the kicking net coming down as the ball is being snapped. What are we doing, UTSA? What's
Hey,
going on down there? Look at this. You don't want
doesn't even
any
notice.
distraction at all for your kicker. And they're trying to sabotage him in his own building.
Doesn't even notice. He's got his eyes on the um you go back to the finish formation. Eyes are right here on the football. And then as soon as the snap comes, eyes right down here. Nothing else in the world matters to him. Love it.
I I honestly saw this and went, he can kick with distractions. You know, when you get a guy out of the portal, you're trying to see the absolute best and talk yourself into, oh, this guy's going to be amazing for my team. This was one where I was like, nothing phases him. He can kick with distractions. They're putting the dang net down during the snap. That just can't happen, man. What are we doing?
I'll tell you what I really like, and I've been working on this with the golf game. I got a tendency with the drive. It's hard. I'm not getting to my front foot good enough. Watch this follow through and walks it into the net. Gets the hips through and just look at that. And then finish it, right? Follow it.
It's
Really
beautiful.
nice.
It's beautiful. It's why a lot of kickers are good golfers,
Yeah.
rotational athletes.
Nice.
It's a
Perfect.
beautiful ball flight. All right,
Yep.
we
So
got
it's the same as the long one. It's the same swing, got all of it, that tight little draw.
it's exactly what you're looking for. All right, we got one more kick to look at. But first,
You listen to this podcast to get insight from the guys who played the game. Why don't you take that same approach when it comes to buying your beef? When you order from Didier Ranch, you are getting your beef directly from people who raise it. Rancher knows what it takes to have premium quality beef. Didier Ranch has done it for over 100 years right here in Oklahoma. From delicious 21-day dry-aged ribeyes to savory steak burgers, there's no better place to get your beef. Get your beef from the guys who've done it and use code Oklahoma15 for 15% off on DidierRanch.com. Didier Ranch, tradition tastes better.
44 yarder right here. So that distance that we're talking about that's going to be huge for this team in the 2025 season. This clip, I believe, shows the number one thing that Tate Sandell needs to work on.
Okay.
Now I have to assume he really likes the ball on the left hash with that little draw that he plays. Let's take a look at the kick. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Couldn't be better, right? Right
Yeah.
down the middle. However,
Take a dive. Is that what you're telling me?
that's
Go
what I'm
down
telling you.
right there.
We've got contact in the backfield, Ted. We've got contact. You and I, we do not like floppers.
Right.
I feel like we make that pretty clear on the podcast. However, if you can get an extra set of downs by going down, if you're Tate Sandell, I'm just saying maybe we need to work on the embellishment just a little bit. The guy was a really good kicker last year. If he replicates what he did statistically this year at Oklahoma, we're all going to be thrilled. But I mean, there's some contact there. He could take a fall and see if he can trick the referee. That's all I'm saying.
Have you ever water skied, Gabe?
I have.
Have you ever slalom skied?
I have. That's how I learned as a kid on
Okay.
one.
Well, when you're slalom skiing and you're going, you got to go pretty fast, and you're cutting back and forth, you got a lot of speed. If you go down, you have to go totally limp, dead body, ragdoll. If you clinch up and you try and fight it, you're going to get hurt. That's what just dead body right there. So you don't get hurt. Ragdoll, every muscle in your body goes completely limp and you just crumble to the ground. Keep from getting hurt.
It's a beautiful kick. But all I'm saying is if that situation arises in the fourth quarter against Tennessee on the road, would maybe fall down and see if you could trick the referee. That's all I'm saying.
Should I put together a reel of LeBron flopping and send it to Venables to have him have
We
this
need
kicker study it?
Sandell to study one of the greats. Who's the best flopper in the NBA? I don't know. Brunson's getting quite the reputation as a foul baiter. Maybe we send him a Brunson reel.
Yeah.
I think he's more of a Brunson size. But
Again, though, it's the same ball flight every time. I love the consistency.
yeah, I mean, just nice, easy swing. Guy clearly has a strong leg. There's one thing all these kicks have in common, Ted, other than they all go in. They're all indoors and they're all on turf.
Yep.
The Sooners play outside and they play on grass.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly he's going to have to adjust to everything that Mother Nature throws at the great city of Norman, Oklahoma. But, hey man, you can't control the weather. The other kicker will be dealing with it also. So,
Yep.
but I assume there will be an adjustment period for Tate Sandell when it comes to kicking in the new conditions that he's calling home.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, and you never know what you're going to get. But if the operation is the same, I mean, you're going to have more variables outside, but as long as there's no variables in what you do, you should be able to remain pretty consistent.
That's all we got. That's all we got. That's as much as you're ever going to get from us on kicking.
Weeds are not too deep when it comes to field goal kicking around here.
No. Please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, please like this video. And if you really like it, click those three dots down there and you can give us a super thanks. Other than that, we'll see you next time here on In the Weeds.